Let's speak now with Mikael Valtersson in Stockholm. He's a military analyst and former officer of the Swedish Armed Forces. Welcome to the programme. Now, Trump is trying to push a $1.5 trillion defence budget. Just how much does he need to keep this war going?
Well, those money are not only for this war, because he has asked for 200 billion extra for the war without this 1.5 billion. And but he knows that they have spent a lot of ammunition that must be replaced, and that's very expensive. And he also knows that it leaves a great gap in the US defense capability, which might be used, for example, by China. Not maybe on purpose, but if there is a conflict about Taiwan, the coming years, the US will lack a lot of resources. So they must get those resources very quickly.
And we're hearing about systems like Patriot and Tomahawk being used. How critical are these in modern warfare?
Incredibly important, because you have a layered air defense, and they are very advanced missile systems. We see that Iran has rather advanced missile systems, and in a conflict with Russia, or even more with China, they will have much more. So you have to have advanced air defense systems, and you also have to have air defense systems to nowadays to fight against drones. So air defense has become incredibly important.
And of course, these defence systems are very high in demand. So how is that translating into sales for these companies?
Well, if Trump succeeds in getting this new defense budget, the highest rise in peace times ever, more than 40% increase, they would have. It would be an incredibly good thing for these companies, because, first of all, they can set high prices on their weapon systems because they are very needed, and they can't produce enough. So the demand will increase prices, because they could always say, we have to hire new people, we have to invest in new production, we must pay people to work day and night. So there are no limits to the profits they can do.
Right, and there's also a $16.5 billion foreign military sales agreement approved for Gulf states. Who stands to benefit the most from this deal?
Well, of course, the production companies that sells, especially Patriot missiles, because they have used up all their air defense assets. Now they have a very limited capability left, but will take a long time to get these missiles on place. So the companies in the US get money, and in the future the Gulf countries get the new missiles. But there will be a big gap between that, and during the duration of the war, if it continues for a longer time, they won't have, the Gulf countries won't have especially much use of these new missiles, because they will come after the war is ended.
Mikael Valtersson in Stockholm, great to have your insights. Thank you.